Hi, everybody. This is for all my Aquariuses. I'm sorry, I'm late getting out with these last three videos for the month for your zodiac monthly signs. I had some stuff going on and I just couldn't get back to it until now. And I apologize. What you're seeing is I went to go shuffle the cards and I'm seeing some of them are all kinds of different directions. I'm like, what? Because I'm seeing that's where I'm pulled to for you, but I'm wondering why my cards are all over the place. They're sloppy. So I'm trying to fix them real fast before I can actually find out what they're trying to say. And okay, Aquariuses, I'm sorry. Aquariuses, this is your home light security reading for the month of June. I do apologize that I'm late again. Drop the cards. I am going to go into your spiritual energy, your psychic energy. Wow, because that's not where I was trying to take it, but that's where spirit just put it in my mouth. Apparently, we're going to be looking into that because I was going to say we're going into your astrology. I'm going to find out what I'm picking up from spirit, see what the cards have to say, look at where the planets are moving and everything. But for some reason, apparently, there's something going on with your spirit itself and your psychic activity. Some of that has to do with growing, with being able to allow yourself to grow is what they're giving me right now. And not trying to push it. You're like trying to push too hard to make things go the way you want them to go. And that's not going to work. It's slow down. What I'm getting is a lot of push to receive. And what are you afraid of? What I'm getting is, what are you afraid of? Are you afraid of failure? Because it's making you a little bit more, I want to say bunchy. I don't know why, but what I'm getting is bunchy. Like, like binded up, bound up in your energy. It's making you inflexible or stubborn, but really it's just you trying to push to receive, trying too hard to make something happen too fast. And they're just saying, slow down. It's not working the way you want it to. You have a bountiful harvest. This is what's coming in. You have a bountiful harvest. So, things are going good for you, it seems like. I'm trying to see where else this is trying to take me. I have 3 decks that brought their attention to me. Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to hear for June? Be true to your heart. You have a bountiful harvest, first off. Then you have be true to your heart. See where we're taking it. The illumination. I feel like there's truths coming in. And it's not even that they're bad. They're good. There's abundance and whatnot. But like, it's just like you're bored. Like, I'm bored. Like, it's just not what I expected. Kind of thing. It is what I'm really feeling. Hold on, let me switch the cards. Because even the energy that I'm getting from spirit feels just really weird. And that might have to do with your Saturn being in retrograde at the moment. Slow but steady, like I said. Slow down. Keep going, but you're trying to make it happen too fast, whatever it is. It's a new day, a new beginning, a new breath, a new fresh air. I feel like you're just, like I said, I really feel like you're just, why can't it just be the way I want it to be? Why can't it just be what I want? Because what I'm getting here is forgiveness, new beginnings, slow and steady. I feel like you want more excitement of some form. But you have unlimited possibilities. Maybe that's the problem. You have unlimited possibilities, but it's like you can't be in your mind, right? I don't know how else to put it. Like you're in your mind and you want this and you want this, and it's very Aries feeling. Like I want what I want and I want it right now, and well, it's not what I want. So now what? But you have the unlimited possibilities. You have the bountiful harvest. This is connecting with you time, and it seems like you're looking outside of you and the energies that I'm getting to make you feel secure, to make you feel better when there's nothing to not make you feel better. There's nothing taking from you. Like things are technically could be very good. It's just going inwardly and allowing your own inner joy of your life, of your being, of your soul to shine through. It's like I feel like you're bored with the outer world. You're trying to make things happen. Like I said, forgiveness. This is giving yourself a break. Giving yourself a break. And I don't mean like, I don't necessarily mean it like give yourself a break. Like things have been horrible. You deserve pampering time. I don't mean it in that sense. What I mean is you're trying to go. You're trying to understand. You're trying to learn. And it's not even that it's pampering time. It's like, yo, chill out. There's just so much that can all happen at once. And you're looking outside of you is what I'm feeling like. You're looking outside of you to please the eyes. To see that, you know, that this is bountiful, or that this is good, or that this is secure. And the outside of you is where you're, and that might have everything to do with the Saturn being retrograde in your sign, because I'm feeling like you're looking outside of you for not even security, not even safety, just enjoyment, thrill, and all of this. And where is it that you have any of it in your own heart, in your own soul? Where is it in the small that you find the big? If I don't know if I'm explaining it. With the card that's coming up is it's a level of movement into balance. So it's a transition that you're going through from what the cards are giving me. Like things are good. Things can be getting better, but are you connecting with your true heart? You're connecting with your true soul? Or are you just outwardly hoping to find some kind of... It's like when you have... What I'm getting is really what I'm getting is when you have like a craving, and well, that makes perfect sense. When you have a craving, and like, so you go to the refrigerator and you nibble on this, and that's not working. So you nibble on this, and that's not fitting. And you're trying this, and you can't find the craving, but you keep looking for it. You can't figure it out. And this last deck pretty much, I feel like, gave the right answer. This is a deck that I created just on cue cards that are for me. And what came out is, tempt some fate, son or woman. Be a little bit of a daredevil. Take a chance. Try something new. You're waiting for it to be better. You're waiting for it to be something that's exciting and new. But are you doing your part? Are you out there trying something new? Taking a chance, tempting fate, giving it the risk is what I'm getting, and that definitely has to do with your Saturn. And we'll take a look at that, because this is asking you to check your own character, and not in a way of like positive or negative, but It has a lot to do also with your second house when we get into the astrology. It's the way you're viewing the world, the way you're identifying with yourself, the way you're identifying with your character, your physical body, and wanting to see things from new, fresh eyes. Well, in order to get those new, fresh eyes, you kind of have to come in with that child aspect of new, fresh eyes and actually be that daredevil and take that chance. That makes complete sense as to why I couldn't figure it out. What else does Aquarius need to hear before we get in to everything else for the month of June? Thank you. Uranus, which is your ruling sign. Standing in your independence, your individuality, your uniqueness, your freedom, showing your inventive self, you know, your way of thinking outside of the box, trying things that are outside of the box, taking a chance. Like I said, there's something here that is part of your soul that you're still just not exploring. You're not breathing it in and out, you know, you're not lifting it up for the world to see. Transformation of revolution. This is actually from Hebrew alphabet. It is, I'm just gonna read what the different means are. It's also bet or beta. It is God's will and a place of dwelling. This is finding the soul from within. This is speaking of the transformation of, like I said, feeling like blah to yes, adventurous and wanting to, you know, feel it coming into being again. Feeling like excitement for something new. It is courage to not fear the unknown. It is the power of the womb, of the pregnancy. That's, like I said, you're getting Uranus stepping into that individuality, bringing out that uniqueness, showing that glorious side of what we think of in the tarot as the star card. It's all there, but only if you're willing to be the daredevil, get out there and try something new. This is uncovering a part of you that you're not sinking your own teeth into. You're not giving the chance of birthing and breathing and showing the world a piece of you, and it's actually very good. It's very, like I said, you have a lot of good things going on. It's just, I feel like you're freaking bored about it because there's many pieces of it that's not birthed and you're waiting for it to birth, but that all has to do with your connection with your own self, you know, believing in yourself, taking a chance on yourself. If you believe there's some new skill out there or new idea, you know, like a new type of healing that you want to try. Maybe you do maybe you're a Reiki person, but you want to learn tuning forks, you know, or maybe you want to go from tuning forks into the big bowls that people use on their body. I'm saying there's something that, you know, will tweak your interest right now, that it's going to help illuminate you and bring you into that drive of, yeah, that's me, I'm into that. Because I feel like what it is there's a part of your heart, your soul, that's just going, are they ever going to find this part of me? Are they ever going to bring this out of me? I'm so... And it doesn't want to do that anymore. It wants to breathe. It wants to experience. It wants to flow. It wants to be shown. It wants to be tried. It wants, you know, there's a part that you just have to free of yourself, is what I'm getting. Let me look into the astrology and see where it's taking you. I always tell everybody that wherever the sun is technically the house that you are walking through. Now, for you, that's been in your fifth house, which has to do with that creative expression. And the sun is about to leave that fifth house and go into your sixth house right here at the solstice On the 21st? Yeah. So like in a week. But this energy of that fifth house is that creative expression. Wanting to illuminate, wanting to be seen, wanting to try new things, wanting to, explore new hobbies, explore new activities, explore things that make you tick. I always say the fifth house is everything about what makes you happy to be part of this life, what makes you enjoy, your part of being here. And the sun is illuminating. Are you acknowledging it? Are you giving yourself the chance? Are you giving yourself the opportunity to breathe that in? But it is going to shift here on the 21st and move into your sixth house, which starts to shift the routines, the activities. The sixth house is our diet, our health, our hygiene, our routines. It's your daily mundane tasks is really what it is. And I say all the time, your people, places, and things are the energies of your daily mundane tasks. Now, the thing is, the sun's going to be coming in here in that that sixth house, right on top of Cancer. In Cancer, but coming in on top of Sirius, which is the Sirius star right now. Sirius is sitting on the Sirius star and about to cross over it. So its energies of nurturing or neglecting are very much coming out into how and what you're breathing into your daily routines, your daily activities, your people, places, and things. But more importantly, you have Lilith here. And Lilith in Cancer is not exactly strong. She's more submissive. And what I mean by in your daily routines, having Lilith being submissive, not being very good is, so everybody puts all of their crap off on you, and you're the one who has to run around and take care of this. You're the one who has to take care of, going to get lunch, picking up Joey, taking care of, mailing out the stuff, or work related. You're picking up the slack of everything else, submissively going, okay, no problem, I'll do it all. And then what's happening is, are you getting to experience your you time? Are you getting to experience what makes you tick? Trying to experience, the craving of something new and what that brings to your personality and makes you glow. Are you missing that? Because as the sun moves out of your fifth house and into your sixth house, out of Gemini and into Cancer, you want to make sure that it's not gotten into a level of submissive, yes, I'll take care of you, yes, I'll do that, yes, I'll do that. And it's nurturing everybody and everybody's needs and everybody's dreams and ambitions and ideas and your fun and activities, because you're not taking any time to nurture your own. And like I said, it's nurturing or neglecting. So it needs to have a fresh balance right here, so that you can experience new ideas, new things, come up with the new brilliance that is you and what you're breathing into reality. But it's finding it in here. And if you're too busy, then you can't find it in here because there's something keeping you from connecting. Now, like I said, I always go according to where the sun is and I move all the way around. So then we're going all the way up to your 10th house, your first house, and your fourth house have got some major energies going on. Your 10th house is where you have the North Node in Scorpio. And this is, again, another bit of going, I've been comfortable a little bit in this area of being submissive in the outer world, of where maybe you could be blooming, you could be bringing something new into life. But see, the South Node is everything you're good at, but it's not good for you. And for you, like I said, it's the 10th house. It's the outer world. It's your honor, your reputation, your prestige. It's giving everybody else the honor except for yourself. It's telling everybody else where they're doing great jobs, patting them on the back. But are you patting yourself? Are you giving yourself the understanding that you deserve the transformation and into where that outer world can help you speak into your own personal authority, your own personal power, and show both you and the outer world from your inside out that you are in your power. The 10th house is all about our honor, our reputation, but it's our financial success. It's our social foundation. It's the world of the authority that is on the outside of us, and where we usually are more submissive and give the outer world and its outer authority the right to rule the situation. I mean, depending on how you see it, I mean, ruling the situation, yes, you're supposed to wear a seatbelt in your car. Technically, they want you to still wear a mask. There's certain rules that are acceptable. Some of that is stupid. Some that you hold because you haven't really bothered to take the chance to go, if I maneuver that rule wall, boundary of that outer world just a little bit, look how much more I can tweak. How much more of me I can be. How much more free I can feel. And I'm putting it to you this way because it's not getting along with your first house, which is where Saturn is in retrograde in your Aquarius, your first house of connecting with your character, how you view the world, adjusting so that more of the true you can seep out. And you can find out parts about your character, and I don't mean like ego or negativity. There's parts of influence that's in the soul project of you that hasn't fully shown itself to yourself or the outer world, and going, I can do that. I'm good at that. I can try that. Let me take a chance. But see, those two aren't getting along because what they're really not getting along with is that energy going on in your your fourth house, which is your inner emotional security. This is get out of your comfort zone. Your inner emotional security is heavily guarded right now, or heavily objective right now, because you have Venus in it. Mercury just moved out today. You have the North Node in it. You have Uranus in it. You have Athena, the warrior goddess Pallas in it. It's been loaded. And the fourth house is the home, the soul, what you cannot lose unless you've misplaced it. It is not just the home of what you can touch, the bills being paid and stuff along this line. It's the vessel of the roots that create you. And it's inner emotional security. Venus is not love. She talks to you about where you're nurturing that inner emotional security and where you're neglecting it. Your Uranus, which is here in your fourth house, is speaking to you about possessing the power of being that impenetrable force. But only if you believe that you're the impenetrable force. If you have any doubt, a fragment of a doubt in your mind that you can't do it, then you won't. If you don't believe in the security of you, then you don't have it. And this is why I said it's the outer world's personal character speaking to you at your own identification of your inner emotional security and asking you, in fact, begging you, not to be submissive, but to stand up and show us why you're here. To show us what makes you not better than us, but what makes you something that we should pay attention to. What makes you tick to what's giving you life force energy to enjoy and thrive and show the world that you are in your power. But this has everything to do with addressing the insecurities of your inner emotional security, where you're lacking it, or lacking believing in yourself and patting yourself on the back and giving you the character of believing that you're worthy, you're having a lot of this go on at the moment. The full moon is taking place in Sag, more or less, but tomorrow. So we're in the full moon energy already. And it is directly across from this 5th house energy of being able to step into that creativity. Like I said, what I feel for you guys is I'm bored. I need something to do. I need something to try. But you're looking outside of yourself is what I'm feeling like to fulfill you. When what it is the fulfillment is going to come from exploring inside and what to bring out to show the world. Sorry, I know, big joke. Because what is this? We're looking at... Yeah, the 11th house. This is in a form, this full moon is saying, don't look at your friends, your groups, your memberships to help you build your dreams, your ambitions, and your goals to bring them into fruition. Now, that's exactly the opposite of what I normally say. I normally say, you know, the people, places, and things that you surround yourself with is the energy you consume, which also consumes you. And you have to have the right people, places, and things that support you on, you know, your balance, on your vibrational frequency to help you rise into creating those goals, dreams, and ambitions. Now, I'm not saying that that's not the case in general, but what I'm saying is with this full moon energy, this needs to be more of, don't look outwardly for somebody to pat you on the back, somebody to tell you you're worthy, somebody to tell you that you're good enough, tell you that you could create it. No, because you're not going to find that energy. You're going to find false success there because it's inside of you. This is saying, like I said, if you've always wanted to try, you know, I would love to try doing tuning forks. Then even if you can't afford them, maybe go somewhere and take a class. You know, this is saying there's something more about you that you haven't fully developed. You don't fully understand. You haven't fully breathed it into life because you haven't fully given it the chance of focusing, trial and error, and trying to create it. And if you're asking the others, your soul team, to help you feel better about this, they'll be nice, they'll try to help, but they're not going to be able to do what you're asking. Like I said, that craving, when you look in the refrigerator and you're like, I know I want something, but I can't figure out what it is. So I nibble on this. Nope, it's not what I want. I nibble on this. Nope, it's not what I want. I've had cravings that last for like 4 days, people. Nibble on everything. I'm like, I don't know. I can't figure it out. You know, but the point is exactly what we're saying. You're not going to get over that craving by getting the pat on the back from someone else, by getting told that you're worthy by somebody else, getting told that you can conquer this by somebody else. This is saying, strap on your big shoes, strap on your boots, and get out there and, you know, do the cowboy thing. You can do this. Go out and try something new because you're going to find something glorious about yourself. Take the chance to believe in yourself. Don't believe in the fact that you need approval. The only thing that's going to strengthen that inner emotional security is you taking a chance, believing on you. And that's pretty much what the full moon is trying to teach you. So that when you get to the new moon, you can actually start to create it by understanding. Your 12th house is still Pluto. Pluto's been there forever. So there's nothing any more special other than Pluto is still in retrograde. Pluto is at the very butt end of his time at Capricorn. And he's really giving you the same kind of energy as this full moon. Can you ground yourself in some new you? Can you ground yourself in some ability of thriving some new you? So some resurrection, some rebirth of new trial periods, new activities, something you've always wanted to be a part of or try. Because there's something here in our inner 12th house, our grief, star, shame, blame, our insecurities, our skeletons in the closet, that says there's a piece of you that just slightly has enough to go, I don't know if I believe in that. So you're going to stay just like that? I don't know if I believe in that. You're not going to succeed. This is try. This is, put on your shit kickers and get out there and go. You take on the world. You got to wear those shoes to walk that path. This is just saying, honey, the harvest is there. Everything is there if you just will walk that path. I already explained your first house because Saturn is in retrograde here. And I don't see Saturn in retrograde like all the other astrologers. I see retrograde with Saturn as I need to try something new. Yeah, I'm going to fall on my face. I'm going to find out what does work, what doesn't, what I'm good at, what I'm not. But I'll get up and I'll keep trying. And I feel like when Saturn is in retrograde in Aquarius, it's more apt to take the chance. But that has to do with your soul belief. I mean, if you're feeling insecure, then it may be attacking that insecurity extra because it's trying to, kick you in the back, push you down the steps. Come on, let's go. So it may feel like it's a little bit more rough than usual, but overall, I feel like that it's a necessary awkwardness to get you where you need to be. Your second house is coming into that very same energy of facing awkwardness within yourself because, let's face it, your second house is Pisces. Neptune's been here forever, but Neptune's in shadow right now. And Neptune doesn't go retrograde until the 28th. This is your self-worth, self-value, self-esteem. This is where you nurture or neglect yourself. This is where you manifest from. And when you're not in your power, someone else is. And so this is saying you have the ability to create any and everything you want. Neptune is magic breathed into the soul. But when what you're breathing from the soul is, I don't know, I'm not sure, I'm a little insecure. Well, then what are you going to manifest? This is telling you, step into that star card energy. You are the star. Believe in it. Illuminate, honey. But you've got to believe in you in order for that to find its way all the way around. Because if you don't, Neptune in shadow will beat you down. And then when Neptune goes retrograde, will beat you down even more. So this is all about not just strengthening your will, but strengthening your optimistic view. Strengthening your, not just your flame, strengthening your life, your glow. Your independence. And not feeling belittled in any way, or shortcoming in any way, or naive in any way. This is saying, let's get rid of all of that. Get rid of all of that low vibration. This is about saying, you know what? I got some big ideas. I got some big things. We're going to do that. But you have to believe. This is all about strengthening the character, your soul, backbone. It's very good. It can come very good. It's just making sure you're getting on that path to illuminate and start with that manifestation. When you come into your third house, the communication, you got Jupiter here which isn't getting along with that sun energy in your 5th house of stepping into that creativity. Jupiter is also here with Mars and Chiron in your 3rd house. Jupiter is abundance, higher knowledge, manifestation. And here it's of, well, I want what I want and I want it right now, or okay, well, maybe I want that right now. Well, that's not gonna work for me. Okay, I want that right now. Jupiter is abundant and excessive no matter what he touches, whether it's positive or negative. With Chiron here, it's already saying there's a problem with the communication. And the communication is most likely the communication you have with yourself, because it's Chiron, which will give it a Mercury feel of stepping in that self-worth and teaching you how to stop, feel like you're lacking in it. Mars is trying to give you the courage, the fire, the ambition to go after it. If you're fueling that with that Mars energy and you're taking that chance on you, it's going to fuel that Jupiter and give you that Midas touch. But if it's being fueled from that Chiron, the wounded healer, and not knowing how to communicate healthy with yourself with courageous value, then it's going to take from you and will make you think that you can't accomplish it. So this is all about making sure that your thinking process is correct. And then taking you right back to your 4th house, which is, like I said, your inner emotional security. That's where everything is right now. Your Uranus, your Venus, your North Node, Pallas, all the wisdom is already in you if you tap into it. All of the sensitivity that makes you understand how beautiful things are or how horrific things are. How to breathe the beauty into the activity, the joy, the paint, the artistry of everything that you are. Has to do with your inner emotional security and how you feel about yourself. Venus is going to tap into everything that's good and everything that's bad and why. Show you what value you have of your own self. Uranus is going to tell you where you are actually standing in your power or lacking it. Your independence, your individuality, your uniqueness. Are you breathing it? Are you showing that inner emotional security? That you're like a cat with 9 lives. That's really what this comes down to. Pallas, the Athena, the warrior goddess, showing you how to strategically bring it into fruition. North Node is showing you it's something you need to learn in order to have the healthiest life you ever wanted. This is time for you to believe, literally. Step into your 9 lives. Because none of us only have one. We all know we've been reincarnated many times. Start pulling from those energies. Remember who you are. Bring it up and show us. I love you. Bye.